stuff.
The best stuff.
Very old stuff, but good stuff.
The first stuff.
The very
You
first
can't
stuff.
have what we have now without the first.
But what you could have is some even better stuff that we use all the time, like this.
I think like this too.
Yep, good stuff, man.
I wonder what the next one's gonna be.
I don't know. So that is it. We start now.
It is November the 27th, 2013.
Yes, it
is
is.
Wednesday night. It is 11 p.m. here on the East Coast.
That is where we are. It's nice to know where we're located.
Not everybody that's listening is on the East Coast.
No, and I've made that mistake because in our advertising for the show, I have mistakenly given the wrong time for the people who are in London.
Yeah, that's a little bit off.
I've been doing that for months. And
how do they still listen?
Well,
they must just really think we're idiots.
Well, I mean, you know, at least people think I am.
We're just dumb Americans. What can we say?
I don't know. What can we say?
I don't know. Americans, I think, worldwide are known for their stupidity.
There's some other nations that are known for just as much stupidity, if not more.
If not more?
Yeah, if not more.
Who?
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say who.
Continue with
I'm
your,
not gonna
with your
say
racist
it.
rant.
No, I'm not gonna say who.
Okay.
No.
Fine.
So anyway, so for a while I kept saying when I would advertise, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, and then I would say 1 a.m. the following morning, and it's actually 4 a.m. And one of our listeners was very nice about it. He just said, "Look, you say 1 a.m. every week, and it's actually 4 in the morning when and I was like, oh, crap.
Well,
sorry.
If they got up at 1, then they could listen to the show at 4. You're just helping them get ready. That's
there you go. Well, they worked a graveyard shift. All night.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they'd already be up at 1.
Exactly. And they'd be up at 4.
Oh.
So, anyway. Okay, so tonight,
I guess. Okay.
We are talking about something epic. What? 50th anniversary special.
Yeah.
This past weekend was fantastic. The BBC was loaded with nothing but Doctor Who.
All week long.
It was great.
There was Doctor Who, everything. There was new specials, at least ones that I hadn't seen before. So there was one that was all about, like, is time travel possible?
Right.
And the physics of it. I thought that was fantastic. There's a couple more that I still haven't seen. There was an adventure in time and space.
Good stuff.
Just a great movie about the start of Doctor Who. It was a great week to be a Whovian.
Oh, big time.
I mean, there was just Doctor Who stuff anywhere and everywhere on Yahoo, on Google.
Right.
I mean, everywhere there was just Whovian stuff anywhere you looked. It was fantastic. We got a bunch of new fans this week because people are out there roaming around the internet looking for all things Doctor Who.
And they found us.
And hopefully they're here tonight. Hopefully they're enjoying our insanity.
Well, somebody has to.
I'm Jimmy.
Oh, I'm Lucas. Hi.
Yeah, sometimes we forget about that. Introducing ourselves.
Oh, yeah, we actually should do that, a little bit of an intro to the new people who are listening in.
Okay, yeah, we're the Bost-Whovians. We're both from Boston. You could probably figure that out from our accent. It's not.
We have no accent.
Pick out what you have to do.
Yeah, we do have an accent. So what? Who cares?
No, I'm just letting them know.
Well, I think they figured that out.
They probably did.
Well, maybe they did. Maybe
some
they didn't.
Some of them don't. Maybe someone listening to them from Boston, and they just didn't even notice.
That's true.
They might think we're, broadcasting from Lowell or Lawrence.
I wish I was
we're
broadcasting
not.
from
We're in Atlanta.
Atlanta. It's not bad here. I like it.
It's really cold this week, though. I
mean,
mean, very cold, but November cold.
And it's cold for this area.
And it's windy, and it's been raining, and it's just been cold.
Yep.
So
it could be worse. Like back home, when the Patriots were playing the other day, the temperature was 26. The wind chill was 6. That is not a fun temperature.
No, it's not.
No.
Not at all.
That's when stuff freezes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want stuff freezing.
No, you don't want stuff
No.
freezing.
I did. At my job, there is a part of the time where I am outside. I went to the store and bought a room temperature beverage. And then I brought it with me from my break to my post.
Okay.
And by the time I drank it, it was cold.
That's pretty cold out.
That is how cold it is some of these nights. 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Colder than it is in my fridge.
Yeah, basically.
So, I was like, oh, I better drink this before it freezes.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah, that's just a little bit about us. We're both Doctor Who fans, Whovians. We're from Boston. That's where you get Bost-Whovian.
Yeah, that's it.
We both live in Atlanta now.
Yeah, we didn't even know each other when we lived up in Boston, but
Just mere miles apart, too.
yeah, but we had so many mutual friends, and then he ended up down here a couple of years later. I ended up down here, and then, well, we had mutual friends here, and we just kind of met. We're like, hey, I know your brother.
The rest just was history.
Yeah, now we're good friends, and we got this ridiculous show that for some reason people listen in. Why?
Well, again, there's a lot of Doctor Who fans out there, and this week I think proved it. If the BBC can do a Doctor Who week, we're pretty much almost 24/7 they were showing Doctor Who, and people are still tuning into their programming on Friday.
Yeah.
That it's not killing their ratings.
No.
They showed almost all of the new stuff from 2005 on. I think there was a few exceptions, but I was going through the list looking. I was like, that looks like season 1 to me.
Yeah, it was all of season 1. I think it was all of season 2, and I think they skipped some in seasons 3 through 6.
I think some of the specials they played out of order too.
Yeah.
It seemed like sometimes they just play a special. But lots of fantastic things, just some great things going on. And I think that it drummed up a lot of support and got a lot of people in and going and ready for everything. And then I still haven't watched The Doctors Revisited.
The 11th?
Matt Smith, which was Sunday.
It was good.
I mean, it was Saturday morning before I could even watch An Adventure in Time and Space.
I still haven't seen that yet.
Because I work second shift, and so it's hard. By the time I get home, I'm tired, and I didn't get to watch it, so I just watch it in the morning. Then I come home, and I came straight home from work Saturday to come over here to watch it with you, the 50th, and then by Sunday, I'm just
dead.
Trying to catch up and get ready for this right here, which is it's fantastic. There was a lot of cool things about this episode. I thought it got better and better each time I watched it.
Yeah, I agree completely.
The first time, it was definitely exciting, really geeking out over some of these scenes, but it didn't.
How would you define
so much what?
Geeking out. How would you define that to somebody like me who's not really a geek? How would you define that expression?
Have you ever freaked out about something that you were happy for?
Well, I did that a couple of weeks ago when the Red Sox won the World Series.
Okay, make it a geek moment. You're geeking out.
That's interesting.
Bing! Done. Were you happy to see Matt Smith and David Tennant together?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Geeking out.
Yeah, I guess I was.
You don't have to be a geek to geek out. You don't have to be a freak to freak out.
I'm not commenting on that one. So let's go to our first clip. How about that?
Let's go. What do we have first?
What
one did you choose?
This first clip we're going to choose is when the warrior doctor, the doctor that everybody was wanting to figure out who is this guy that the doctor does not want to remember about his past. It's one of the first scenes we have with him. He's already basically left the war where the Daleks were destroying everything, and now he's here, and he's got this, what was it called? The thing, the box.
The moment.
The moment, that's it.
He's got the moment.
He's got the moment. And he was confused of why he didn't have a big red shiny button. So he's trying to get this thing open, and all of a sudden, somebody appears. So
the interface.
Sure. Let's listen in.
Okay.
Why is there never a big red button?
Hello?
You could turn the oven off.
Somebody there?
It's nothing. It's just a wolf.
Don't sit on that.
Why not?
Because it's not a chair. It's the most dangerous weapon in the universe.
You said don't sit on it. It's not a chair.
Why can't it be both?
It's the deadliest weapon in the universe.
Why'd you park so far away? Didn't you want to see it?
Want who to see?
The TARDIS. You walked for miles. And miles and
No more.
miles and miles
I
and
was
miles.
thinking.
I heard you.
You heard me.
No more.
No more. No more.
No more.
No more.
No more.
He was
No
really
more.
enjoying this.
Stop it!
More.
No
No
more.
more.
Who are you? It's activated. Get out of here. Ow!
What's wrong?
The interface is hot.
Well, I do my best.
He hasn't figured out that she's the interface.
No, he hadn't figured it out.
This weapon is so powerful, it developed
You're the interface.
conscience.
They must have told
That's
you the name
crazy
of the
That's
talk.
function.
the interface. That's her. She is the conscience of the weapon.
But she explains who she is in a second.
Stuck between a girl and a box. Story of your life, eh, Doctor?
You know me.
I hear you. All of you. Jangling around in that dusty old head of yours. I chose this space and form, especially for you. It's from your past. Possibly your future.
Beer's
I always get
pretty
those
good.
two mixed up.
I don't have a future.
I think I'm called Rose Tyler. No. Yes, no, sorry. No, in this form, I'm called
Here it was.
Bad Wolf.
Then her eyes
And the
changed.
eyes,
It's
yes.
creepy.
But that's
You
the second
afraid
time her
of
eyes
the big
checked.
Bad Wolf, Doctor.
Stop calling me doctor.
That's the name in your head.
It shouldn't be. I've been fighting this war for a long time. I've lost the right to be the doctor.
And you're the one to save us all.
Yeah.
If I ever develop an ego, you've got the job.
We pausing here?
If you have been inside my head,
Are we pausing?
No, almost.
then you
No,
know
almost?
what I see.
Okay.
Suffering. Every moment in time and space is burning. It must end. I intend to end it the only way I can.
And you're going to use me to end it. By killing them all. Daleks and Time Lords alike. I could. But there will be consequences for you.
I have no desire to survive this.
Hmm.
And that's your punishment. If you do this, if you kill them all, then that's the consequence. You live. Gallifrey, you're going to burn it. And all those Daleks with it, but all those children too. How many
So much to
children on
explain.
Gallifrey right now?
I don't know.
It's
We
hard
have
to
to-
pick
yeah.
a spot where to
Because there's
stop,
so much.
because there's so much in there. Talking about how many children. He's not just stopping a war. He's not taking and killing soldiers on both sides. There's innocent casualties. There's children. There's billions of people involved.
Yeah.
But from his standpoint, it's still this small area in the universe. Do you let the universe go for this one small area? And that's what he's trying to do, and that's the decision that's facing him. I think from this scene we got to see a little bit more. He wasn't this hardened like I'm gonna do this and I have to, and that's great. This powerful warrior who wanted to do it.
It's killing him.
Yeah, because he still is the Doctor.
Well, he doesn't even want to accept that title.
Go back to the name of the Doctor. He said what he did in the name of peace and sanity.
Okay.
And Smith said not in the name of the Doctor.
And he was accepting that fact.
He's accepting it now, but he has to live with it. He wanted to die. He wanted to be one of the casualties. He didn't deserve to live. He wanted, if he was going to end it, he wanted to be right there in the blast. She says he has to live, his punishment. You know, I think more weapons should come with consciences, because I think the people who use weapons very rarely have a conscience.
Well, what kind of weapons?
Any weapons.
Well, I mean, you could use like a banana as a weapon.
Yes,
So,
and it should be like, you know, there's
a
consequences.
consequential banana.
Yes.
A consequential banana. That's what we're talking about now. What about a marshmallow?
Could we have a conscientious banana daiquiri?
Ooh, a daiquiri
I'm
sounds
just a
really
conscientious
good.
objector here.
Conscientious banana daiquiri. I think I'll have that.
Let's say it was a gun. Would it be the bullets judging you or the gun itself?
What about the trigger?
Don't point me there. Don't point me there.
Or would it be the trigger?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe he'd bite you.
What if it's a squirt gun?
We'll get to that.
What? How? When? Why?
We'll get to that.
What squirt gun?
We'll get to that.
There's no squirt gun.
Okay. That's not the bad wolf.
No.
That's the conscience of the moment.
Okay.
That she is using a form that he can relate to. And much like Idris did, gets those tenses mixed up.
Tenses?
Yeah. She's like, I chose this form for you. It's from your past.
That's not
Or
they did
future.
that. They did that also in Silence of the Library.
Yeah.
Where the interface chose a specific face for Donna Noble.
Yep.
And it freaked her out.
Yeah.
She's like, that's a real person's face there.
Yeah,
And it chose it for me?
Or in Let's Kill Hitler.
Let's Kill Hitler.
You've got where the TARDIS goes into the Doctor, and now he's got the interface. And he's having to talk with something in the TARDIS. He's talking with the TARDIS interface.
The TARDIS went into the Doctor?
No, the Doctor went into the TARDIS.
But you said the TARDIS...
Don't tell me what
I heard what you said!
Listen to what I mean, not to what I say.
No.
I'm a parent, I can use that line.
No, you said the TARDIS went into the Doctor. That doesn't make any sense. We have to make sense.
Oh, now. Oh, wait.
Now.
I have to make sense.
I said we, not you, not singular.
I'm holding you
plural.
to that later, buddy boy.
Not singular, plural. I said we have to make
Fine.
sense.
Whatever. The Doctor went into the TARDIS.
Okay.
And remember, they settled on young Amelia. You will be dead in 32 minutes.
That was such
it's like,
a good
I'm going to be perfectly fine for 31 minutes. Yes, you'll be perfectly fine for 31 minutes, and then you'll be dead in 32 minutes. He's like, stop saying that. Why? You will be dead in 32 minutes. But yeah, that cycled through several different faces there that left him with a lot of guilt.
Yep. Came across Rose. Guilt. Martha. More guilt.
Donna.
More guilt.
Yeah. So, here, the moment is doing something similar. Also, forgetting which is past and future. Getting it mixed up. Taking something that he should know, but he just doesn't know yet.
Yet?
Yeah, Bad Wolf.
Oh, that's right, because, he doesn't know it. He has no idea what Bad Wolf is.
Right. Let's say it was 11 that was doing this, and Bad Wolf popped up. He'd know exactly who it was.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it would boom, 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 boom. They could continue.
That's why the show is all wibbly-wobbly.
Yes. So, still a great scene. You get to see even this pause right here, just that pain, that shock, that horror in his eyes when he's sitting there trying to calculate or thinking about how to calculate the number of children that will die from this decision.
Have you ever had that look? That one right there. The one you're looking at.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
How come we don't know?
Because I'm usually not looking in the mirror.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, you know when you've got when you're like horrified or like just astonished at something.
Not at the fact of billions of lives hanging in the balance of my next action.
Yeah, I don't think we could be friends anymore if you did something that caused quadrillions of lives to disappear. I think that would actually terminate the friendship.
Good to know there's a limit.
I think quadrillion is a good number.
Okay. Good to
Billion,
know.
trillion, 100 billion, whatever. Once we get to quadrillion, it's over, dude.
It's over. Definitely good to know.
It's all about the fun, dude.
it
I'm not
looked
being
like-
serious.
Yeah, it looked like Billy Piper was really enjoying this scene.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed coming back, being Rose, being the Dark Wolf.
Yep. Dark
Bad
Wolf?
Wolf. Bad Wolf. Sorry.
Wow, that's twice in one show. You're taking
it's twice in
my
one show.
role.
It's twice in
I'm the
one
one who's
show.
supposed to be messing stuff up,
We
not
have
you.
We have another clip to play.
All right, play the clip.
All right.
Here's the clip.
Oh, no, not now.
Doctor, what is it?
No, not now. I'm busy.
Is it to do with the painting?
No, this is different. I remember this. Almost remember. Oh, of course.
Of course.
This is where I come in.
Who is this man?
That's just what I was wondering.
Oh, that is skinny. That is proper skinny. I've never
Proper
seen it from
skinny?
the outside. It's like a special effect. Oi, ha, matchstick man.
You're not.
Love it. They pull out their sonic screwdrivers.
Compensating? For what? Regeneration, it's a lottery.
Oh, he's cool. Isn't he cool? I'm the doctor and I'm all cool. Oops, I'm wearing sand shoes.
What are you doing here? I'm busy.
Oh, busy. I see. Is that what we're calling it, eh? Hey? Hello, ladies.
Don't start.
Listen, what you get up to, the privacy of your own regeneration is your business.
One of them is a Zygon.
I'm not judging you.
Love it.
Probably a good time to run.
But what about the creature?
Elizabeth, whichever one of you is the real one, turn and run in the opposite direction to the other one.
Of course, my love. Stay alive, my love. I am not done with you yet.
Thanks. Lovely.
I understand. Live for me, my darling. We shall be together again.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
One of those was a Zygon.
Yeah.
Big red rubbery thing covered in suckers.
Yeah.
Venom sacs in the tongue.
Yeah, I'm getting the point, thank you.
Nice.
Doctor, is that you?
Hello, Clara. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's me. We can hear you. Where are you?
Where are we?
England, 1562.
Who are you talking to?
Myself.
Can you come back through? Physical passage may
Again,
not be possible in
they
both
look like they're having a
directions.
fantastic time
Yeah, they
too.
do.
Hang on.
Fez incoming!
So they'll throw the fez back to Clara, and no.
Nothing here.
So where did it go?
So here,
It went back to 8.5.
yep. Or was he 9?
No, he's not 9.
Who's he talking to?
He's the warrior.
Are you sure?
Keep him talking.
Malcolm,
All right, very good.
Malcolm, I need you to send me one of my father's
So-
incident files.
wait.
What?
Codename
What?
Listen.
Chroma. 70s or 80s, depending on the dating protocol.
That was very important.
Okay, you used to be me.
Yeah, if you watch
Don't
old
watch before.
Who.
What happens next?
I don't remember.
I don't watch old Who.
How can you forget
I've tried.
this? Hey,
I'm still
hang on,
trying.
It's not my fault. You're obviously not paying
Don't
enough
look
attention.
at me
Reverse
that
the
way.
polarity.
I don't know.
Especially after the 4 quadrillion people you've ended their lives.
Yes, I know that.
There's 2 of us. I'm reversing it, you're reversing it back again. We're confusing the polarity.
I know that's a laughing matter. Here we go.
It's a joke. I'm not being serious.
You. How can you be here? More to the point, why are you here?
Good afternoon. I'm looking for the doctor.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Good, right. Well, who are you boys? Oh, of course. Are you his companions?
His companions.
They get younger all the time. Well, if you
11
could
just is
point me in the
completely
general
shocked
direction
and
of the
appalled
doctor.
at that.
Really? Yeah. Really? You're me? Both of you?
Yep.
Even that one?
Yes.
You're my future selves?
Yes.
Am I having a midlife crisis?
Ooh, good point.
Why are you
Here we go.
pointing your screwdrivers like that? They're scientific instruments, not water pistols.
Water.
Look like you've seen a ghost.
Told you we'd get to it.
No,
They're scientific instruments, not water pistols. And this is a great scene too. I know our clips are going very long, but they're some of the best ones.
This has all the makings
This week.
of your lucky day.
I think there's 3 of them now.
There's a precedent for that.
What is that?
Oh, the pointing again. They're screwdrivers. What are you going to do? Assemble a cabinet at them?
He's a lot funnier than I think anybody expected.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, that is witchcraft. Yes, yes, yes. Witchy witchcraft. Hello? Hello in there. Excuse me. Hello? Am I talking to the Wicked Witch of the Well?
He means you.
We have to keep playing this one?
Yes, yes, yes. Just for a second more.
Clara?
Hello?
Clara, hi. Hello.
It's worth
Hello. Would you mind telling these prattling mortals to get themselves begone?
What he said.
Just tiny bit more colour.
Right.
I like
Prattling
those.
mortals, off you pop, or I'll turn you all into frogs.
Oh, frogs. Nice, you heard her.
Physically jumps back.
Doctor, what's going on?
It's,
Okay.
She said,
Again,
off you
we
pop.
Yeah.
Off you
Off
pop.
you pop before I turn you into frogs.
And he jumped.
And he's like, "Whoa!"
Oh, it's funny.
Like, because it's so silly to think that they're just gonna be turned into frogs, and she was very non-threatening.
Non-threatening.
Yeah. Off you pop. Prattling mortals, off you pop.
What would happen if we said that to somebody in public?
I'll try it tomorrow.
All right, very good. I want to
Well,
hear
maybe
how
not tomorrow, but I'll try it soon.
at work. I want to hear how this sounds.
You know what I've been meaning to use? I was reading a book the other day, or having a book read to me the other day, and it's
What are you, a child? I was having a book read for me today.
yes, it was a bedtime story. Thank you very much. It was politically correct bedtime stories. I'm telling you, dude, they're wicked funny. It's so funny because you can't say anything.
Okay.
But in one of it was talking about the mean person. But you can't say mean. He was kindness impaired. So I've been waiting to the next time that I have to write some kind of statement at work about someone who, mouthed off to another person or got mean or whatever, and
Right.
I was witness to it and have to write that down. I'll mention that officer so-and-so was kindness impaired.
Kindness impaired.
That way I
Wow.
can be PC.
PC?
I hate being PC.
Peacekeeper?
Politically
PK.
correct.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you've never heard PC.
Well, I heard it once, but it was on The Simpsons. I didn't know what they were talking about. Like, because what happened is Lisa was being bullied, and she said to Homer, "They called
Off
me
you pop.
No, she said they called me a PC thug." And
Oh, yeah.
Homer's response was, "I've been called a greasy thug too."
Oh, boy.
Oh, we got. Oh,
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah, I
Yep,
know.
Yeah,
I
you know what
know,
time it
I
is.
know. It's
We
that
have
time.
stuff to say that is irrelevant to anybody's life but ours.
Which means nothing.
Well, it's because it's coming from my mouth. That's why it means nothing. Anyway, so we have to say thank you. That has some relevance to it.
We've got a lot of thank yous.
The first thank you we have to give is to our producer, Mr. Asa Parker.
Yep.
If it was not for him, we would not have this show at all.
ASAPCPU.com.
ASAP CPU.
That's what I said. ASAP
I-
CPU.
Excuse me, I'm just tired.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, acpcpu.com or on Facebook, / whatever it's called. Same
There's
thing.
some slashing.
Yeah,
involved.
so we thank him, and we also give expressions of gratitude to websites like TardisBlue.net,
because they continue to play Doctor Who and all things geek.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
Which is great.
It's not always geek. They do other stuff too. But for the most part, they're known for, because it's Titus Blue, it is Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's mostly Whovian.
And they were actually, the people who run that site were actually up here this weekend for the 50th anniversary special.
Nice.
It was, they went to another theater because I went to a different one, and it was pretty cool. There's people, sonic screwdrivers. What the heck is that? There's random music playing in the background. Why don't you close some of these pages?
Download your favorite games, movies, and TV shows from the Sony Entertainment Network online store.
I don't know.
It's just...
It was one of them. I don't know which one.
All right, close this one, and then that one, and then that one. And then now we should be here where we need to be.
The new Big King from
And
Burger
now
King may look
we've
familiar,
got-
but it's what's on the inside that counts. With
There it
2
is.
fire
No, you
grilled
can't
patties
remove
and
it.
tangy
You
king
gotta-
sauce. What's
Yeah,
not to
we've
love?
got random
Oh,
ads
yeah.
playing in the
New Big
background
King,
now,
only at
and it's
Burger King,
really
where
aggravating.
taste is
Let me
king.
do this.
How
Get out
do
of
you do
here.
it? How do you fix it?
First
Here
thing,
goes another one.
there's more ads
Here's to
playing.
all the early mornings.
Yeah, that's gone. All right. So,
oh boy.
the interesting
Funny
things
that it
that
popped
happen
up during our ad section, though.
We are the VSA.
You know what we have to do? I hate to say it.
We uphold the sanctity of life.
Just...
We shield the weak.
Pause it. Pause it.
Oh, yeah, we can pause it.
There we go.
It's paused. So, hopefully it won't come back up.
We had that last week, but not when we were on the air.
Really? That happened?
Yeah, remember?
No?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's going to come back up. We should recognize that. So, here it comes.
Jack Link's Beef Jerky presents
wrong one.
Messing
It
with
brings up a
Sasquatch.
pop-up
So what
ad.
do I got to do? Which one
Go
do I
back.
got to click?
It's the first one. No, it is that one. Go ahead.
Where do I got to click it?
Just click on it.
I did, and it opened up.
guys.
So, I don't know what to do now. I don't know. We're just lost here. And that's
There
going
we
to
go.
keep happening. So,
Yeah, it's going to keep happening, but
All right,
so we
so-
lost that one. So
all right.
sorry,
We've got
folks.
a
Sorry,
lot of
folks.
names.
We are...
This is us in the... Well, I mean, look at it realistically. It's just the two of us with a regular home computer just advertising and playing our show on the internet, hoping people will be listening in.
Are you having fun?
I'm always having
And
fun.
I'm having fun.
So we have all this nonsense
So it
happening that
doesn't
we can't
matter
control.
if a Burger King and a PlayStation ad pops up. Maybe they should start paying us. We're advertising for them.
Free advertising.
You know,
We need to be paid
Yeah. we
$10,000
advertised
per
for
second.
them just now.
$10,000 a second.
Against our will.
Yep. We didn't choose that.
Against our will.
Give me my money.
This is very precariously positioned.
All right. So, you want to start naming off some names? Because
Okay.
do we have enough time? We went from 568 likes on our Facebook page
To 744.
745
5.
since
745.
yesterday. Since yesterday.
No, 2 days.
2 days? You
Yeah,
sure?
it was it was Monday when I was at work.
Well, it was well over 100 within 24 hours.
Yeah, we got some up there.
We
Um,
don't.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to tell the people listening in what we normally like to do is specifically say thank you to each person who likes our page.
Sometimes names get lost in the mix because if there's more than, say, 6 at a time,
Yep.
we might
Yep.
lose 1 or 2. It's just the way that Facebook works. So when we're getting 20 and 30 likes at a time, and then it pops off 15 names for us, we're just missing some. So it happens. We're sorry. If we missed your name, we're sorry. But we also had some new likes from other pages. Some of them
pages are
Doctor
those?
Who, and some of them not. We had fans of Doctor Who. We had The Doctor. We
Ooh.
had Everything's Got to End sometimes, otherwise nothing would ever get started. We had Doctor Who Auton. We had Stephen Moffat, genius.
Yep.
We had Time War. We had Whovian Fan Art Express. Earth Fairy Titania manga drawing by June.
Very good.
Yep, that's a very long name. There was Amy Pond cosplayer, and then her name afterwards, and I already forgot the name, but I was
We even
trying
had
to jot
Rose
it down
Tyler
quickly.
recently.
That was a person, not a page.
Oh,
And then, hello, I'm the Doctor. Basically,
right.
done.
Cool. All right. Now we got individual people such as
Tabitha Stewart, Go ahead. Go. You want to say that?
Bat
Kishig.
Kishig Erdenekameg.
Exactly, and I got Nick Shelton. Sorry, we're not making fun of your names. We don't know how to say them.
Because, I mean, we've got people listening in other countries.
A lot of other countries.
And we don't speak those languages. Like one time we had somebody whose name was Russian, and we couldn't pronounce it.
Yeah, more than one time we've had names that I needed to Google Translate.
Yep. All right, so we got Miriam Hiddlesmith,
Luann Suarez,
Zach DeLuca,
Sierra Stevens,
Donna Benjamin,
Hector Ramirez,
Eileen Weena,
and Weimer.
Weema?
Yeah.
Weema is different than Weena.
Yes. Elizabeth Klein,
Antonella Ferrari,
Emily Boardman,
Marie Claire Aubry,
Emanuela Marino,
Val Moss,
Miguel Angel,
Jean Betta. Is that Betta?
Belta.
Belta.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Excuse me.
Now, this one's interesting. Ismail Ghazi, I saw twice. So I guess he has 2 pages. So thank you.
Thank you.
Twice. Again, both.
Roberto Titus Schuka.
Mm-hmm. Aline Mura.
Paulo Henrique Alves Crumple.
Yeah. Colleen Noonan.
Vicky Watson.
Dia.
There you go. Have fun with that one, buddy.
Okay. Suki Pashvili.
Dang it. Catherine West.
Maria Emery.
Katie McCarthy.
Gordon Bryant.
Bonnie Holmes Winchester.
Daniel Stryfield.
Jennifer Castle.
And again, how did I get both of them? Jessica Rudd. Again, another 2-timer. I guess they have more than 1 page.
Sean, what the heck?
McGarry. Oh, McGaza McGarry. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
And Rose Tyler. There she is.
Mitchell Wainwright.
Morgan O'Dare Thiermill.
Chris Ring.
And Ray Lupin.
Then we've got
Want to go up to these?
Leanne Larson.
Gemma White.
Carlos Romero.
Olivia Buscard.
Julia Libro.
Joe Lembro.
Sean Harper.
Brianna Engelhart.
Jessica Booth.
Damon McGrath.
Oh, Celine something.
Dylan Lavis Kushnik.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Orion de Puntazero.
Ciela Scarlet Phantom Hive Nico.
Alexander Amos.
You know, okay, in these names, and again, not poking fun, some people do have some really interesting names. It's
their Facebook name.
You don't know that.
Like somebody's middle name is Titus.
My next kid, maybe, if the woman lets me.
You look on my Facebook page. That's just not my middle name.
I know it's not your middle name.
But when people look, I've had people say, hey, what does your middle name mean? I'm like, my middle name's Job. It's not Il Uomo.
No, it's not.
No, but that's what it says on my Facebook page.
Yeah, that's what it says, but that's
not. It says
not
the man. I'm the man.
Exactly, and that is not your middle name. I know that.
No, it's not.
No, because you're not the man. Alexander Amos and Lyric's favorite.
Pinkie Pie.
Yep, she picked that one out right away. Marie Moreno.
George Houston.
Hewitson.
Hewitson, okay.
Ryan Thomas.
Damien Atkins. Yeah, Atkins, that's right.
Alyssa Schmidt.
Coeli.
It's a Kaeli.
Kaylee Brianna Sams.
Mm-hmm. Yasmin Sultana Begum.
Mike Ramirez.
Christopher Gittins.
Owen French.
Danielle Mesnajak.
Chancey Riblet.
Caitlin Sarah Puga.
What are you thinking of ribs now? Like a little riblet? All right. So then we got.
I don't want to make fun of people's names.
Jared, Captain Zaxby Adamson.
Zerby.
He looks like Zaxby.
Marco Serviton.
Ciaran Kiwi Byrne.
Allison Killjoy Blanton. Okay, that's probably not the middle name.
Yep.
That's probably a definite.
Maria Ivanovich.
Taylor Reed.
Doga Yuzun.
Mm-hmm. And Dan Blatch.
That's a lot of names.
That's a lot of names, and that's still not all of them.
And
so
we
we'll get to
thank
some in a minute
every
more.
single one of you.
We're sorry if your names are missed because it's you guys. I mean, we're just a couple guys that
just today we had 75 likes.
Yeah.
And we didn't even name off 75 names.
Well, I think we came pretty close, but again, a lot of these get missed. We're very, very sorry. With the influx of names that we got over these last few days, we couldn't keep up.
I can't keep up on a lot of stuff.
Couldn't keep up. And it was aggravating, again, on the Facebook side. Sometimes I would be checking from my phone at work, and it would say, oh, you've got 2 new likes. And I would look, and it would show me the last 2 names I saw. So
yeah, it's kind of stupid.
It's not even telling me who the new ones. It's a couple at a time, and I still can't even keep up. So it's just aggravating sometimes. But each and every one of our fans is important to us.
I think what they're doing is Facebook is promoting laziness. In other words, what they want you to do is they want you to sit there at your computer and not move, just so you can wait for the little box to pop up in your left-hand corner telling you, hey, this person just liked your page, and it disappears just as fast. Just so they just want you to sit there. That's all. Just sit. Didn't do anything else. Nothing.
I do like to do that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice. I plan on doing that tomorrow.
I have the 50th on my phone.
Yes, you told me that. How'd they come out? Did it come with the subtitles?
I still have yet to get that to work, but that's interesting. All right.
What's interesting?
Yeah, it was interesting that I couldn't get the subtitles to work.
It's supposed to have subtitles.
I know.
So, okay, this guy at your job...
It doesn't work on my phone.
Well, it should. If this guy's the self-proclaimed genius that you say he is...
I didn't say he's a self-proclaimed genius.
Then what did you say about him?
He probably would say it, though.
So what would you say about him?
He just, hooked me up on some stuff on my phone.
Yeah, and you said he was busy taking care of it, like he hooked you up, so it made it seem like...
He hooked me up. He gave me... I told him I couldn't have the subtitles. He says, oh, what program are you using? I said, I'm using this. He says, oh, one that came with the phone. Here you go.
What did he say after that?
Yeah, no, he's like, don't worry, I've got a folder. Here you go. Give me your card. Boom, put it over there. He's like, you'll have a new folder in there. Just open up that. When I tried to open up that folder, it still wouldn't run on my phone. So I don't know if I have to download something to get it to work or, Exactly. I don't know if something's missing or if I'm just an idiot.
No, that's my role, not yours.
Not tonight.
What do you mean not tonight?
Tonight I've been an idiot. I couldn't say things.
I have a negative influence on you. That's a bag of expensive tea that's being brought back. Yeah. All right, we're going to play a clip now.
It smells delicious.
It smells delicious. It doesn't taste as good as it smells. It did at the store. It did. It really did at the store. When we got home, we were like, this is not what we paid for. So it's going back.
Okay.
It's going back. All right,
what do we got?
Another clip from
a good one,
50th
too.
anniversary. So hopefully everybody can hear this.
In theory, I can trigger an isolated sonic shift among the molecules, and the door should disintegrate.
You have to calculate the exact harmonic resonance of the entire structure down to a subatomic level. Even a sonic could take years.
No. A sonic would take centuries. Oh, we might as well get started. Help to pass the timey-wimey. Do you have to talk like
miss
children?
that, didn't we? Or were we
What
chatting
is it that
about
makes
it?
you so
Timey-wimey,
ashamed
yeah,
of
we
being
missed
a
that part.
grown-up? Oh, the way you both look at me, what is that? I'm trying to think of a better word than dread.
It must be really recent for you.
Recent? The Time War, the last day, the day you killed them all.
The day we killed them all.
Same thing.
It's history for them. All decided. They think their future is real. They don't know it's still up to you.
I don't talk about it.
You're not talking about it. There's no one else here.
Go on, ask them. Ask them what you need to know.
Did you ever count?
Count what?
How many children there were on Gallifrey that day?
I've absolutely no idea.
Lies!
How old are you now?
That's rule number 1.
I don't know.
You know that.
I lose track. 1,200 and something, I think, unless I'm lying. I can't remember if I'm lying about my age. That's how old I am.
400 years older than me, and in all that time you never even wondered how many there were. You never once counted.
Tell me, what would be the point?
2.47 billion.
You did count.
He just didn't want to remember.
Forgot. 400 years, is that all it takes?
I moved on.
Where? Where can you be now that you can forget something like that?
Spoilers.
No. No. For once, I would like to know where I'm going.
No, you really wouldn't.
I don't know who you are. Either of you. I haven't got the faintest idea.
They're you. They're what you become if you destroy Gallifrey. The man who regrets. And the man who forgets. The moment is coming. The moment is me. You have to decide.
No.
No.
Just no.
Is something funny? Did I miss a funny thing?
Sorry. It just occurred to me, this is what I'm like when I'm alone.
I think that's a good enough spot to stop. Again, these clips, man, I don't want to stop them. It's not like when we're dealing with regular episodes that has a couple clips of just something that's fantastic. This one, it just went from thing to thing to thing. It just strung them all together, and it was great. It got better and better the more I watched it, and I'm not gonna stop watching it because there's so many things you pick up from watching it again and again, like the school that Clara's working at the beginning.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where Barbara and Ian worked with Susan. That was Susan's teachers where they worked. It's working at the same school.
Yep.
And now the chairman is in I. Chesterton.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like it's wrapping these things all up. You still have I. M. Foreman, the sign for the over on Trotter's Lane where he had his TARDIS broken down.
Right.
And he was hiding
there
in
was
the junkyard.
speculation that name was actually supposed to be some sort of combined words of like, because the Doctor basically was banished to the Earth, and it became like a second home to him, and he became basically like attached to the human race, and he made so many claims. Like, for example, in the Christmas invasion, when David had said, that this planet is defended.
Mm-hmm.
So
and Matt Smith again goes on with that in the 11th hour.
So there's been an idea that basically the name was just supposed to be the Doctor's basically I am for man. So it basically encompassed his entire personality. I could be wrong. I've been wrong on about a lot of stuff.
Could be. I think there's some other significance, but I forgot what it was that I looked up.
Yeah.
I found something on that, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, you're next to me. I make people forget everything.
No. It's just there was just so many things packed into this episode, like that quote that what's her face, Gemma Redgrave. What character did she play?
Saigon?
No. Kate Stewart.
Oh,
when she's walking out and she goes, okay,
70s and 80s.
Get something from my father's files. It could be in the 70s or 80s, depending on the dating protocol. It's because in many of the years that they were doing this show, they tried not to give specific dates, especially when the Doctor was confined to the Earth. They tried not to give so many specific dates because it gets timey-wimey. Well, there's a couple instances where direct dates were given. Her father came along and retired in, I think they said it was like 1979 or something like that, or 1976, but then unit wasn't even started till 79, so
wow, really confusing.
He retired before it began.
Well, that's
or something like that, and there's this whole big conspiracy thing going on how to figure out what dates were real and weren't real, because Doctor Who does mention on things that touch on real world events, even though you are dealing with a not real universe like we're living in now.
A not real? Did you mean like not real? Like unreal?
It's fake.
That's a better word. Very good, Jimmy. Have another beer.
How dare you make me say that about Doctor Who? No, the world they live in is our world, sort of.
Right.
It's not exactly right. So when you have things like elections coming up and then they jump 2 years into the future, if it mentions a politician, where does the name come from? Is it someone who was running that you thought was going to win, or thing? So I mean, there's a lot of things that they prophesied, for lack of a better word, that didn't come true or did come true. So it gets interesting. When you get those references, you know that they're roughly dealing with that time period. Then again, the clothing in so many episodes dates it where it is, but when they jump into the future, they try and change the whole wardrobe completely so that you can tell that it's from the future.
Yeah, it's never right either. I mean, like, look at movies from the past. Like look how Back to the Future was.
Right, but they're just trying to show you that it's in the future, that it's not now.
Yeah.
That's all they're trying to show. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future until you get there.
I think people are
It's
going to
2013. Where's my flying car?
They do have one.
Jetpack.
They do have a flying car.
But I don't.
It's expensive. That's why you don't.
It should be open for everyone.
It should. Let's go to our last clip.
Morning, the War Council of Gallifrey. This is the Doctor.
You might
first.
say I've been doing this all my lives.
Good luck.
Stand by.
Ready. Commencing calculations.
Turn me there.
Across the boundaries that divide one universe from another.
Got to lock onto his coordinates.
And for my next trick, I didn't know when I was well off. All 12 of them.
No, sir.
All 13!
I still get goosebumps at that.
The Daleks know that something is happening. They're increasing their firepower.
He was freaking out when he had 3. Now he's got 13.
Do it, Doctor. Just do it.
Do it.
Okay. Gentlemen, we're ready.
For God's sake, Gallifrey stands!
He doesn't have a catchphrase. It's because he was on you.
What?
Well, it had the cap on, but I still can't drink it.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's all spilly willy.
It's not.
I don't suppose we'll ever know if we actually succeeded.
Keep watching.
It's up to you, dude.
We
got a
failed
few
doing
minutes.
the right thing, as opposed to succeeding in doing the wrong.
Ooh, perfect line for that too.
Life and soul, you are.
Failed doing the right thing instead of succeeding and doing the wrong.
Wow.
Well, there's some debate. Either no more or Gallifrey falls.
Not very encouraging.
How did it get here? No idea. There's all something we don't know, isn't there?
One should certainly hope so. Well, gentlemen, it has been an honor and a privilege.
Likewise, Doctor.
And if I grow to be half the man that you are, Clara Oswald, I shall be happy indeed.
Hold on, pause
That's
that for a
right.
second.
Okay.
Pause that for a second. Because I think he was basically talking. I think there was supposed to be a period at the end of that.
No.
And then it was a change of thought. So are you saying he was calling Clara a man?
I think.
That's why so many people at the movie theater were laughing at this.
No. I think that was perfectly placed. He's talking to them, but he's also including Clara.
So-
Clara helped him. Clara helped him decide what to
Okay.
do. And that's the clip that we lost with the ads popping up.
Popping up ads.
Of when he went there and they decided to push the button with him.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, but Clara was the one that helped him figure that out.
You sure?
Yeah, because I think Clara does know the Doctor better than any other companion because she's been there through all his moments.
Better than all of them?
She's been there the whole time. She jumped into his time stream and stopped the GI at every single moment.
Right.
She has been there at every one of his victories because the GI said that he was jumping in and stopping the Doctor at every one of his victories. Which, if she was to write that, then she would have had to been there at every one of his victories.
That's true.
So she knows him better than anybody else. Now, again, conspiracies still go on. We still didn't see them leave the Doctor's time stream.
No.
This also ends in a Doctor dreaming. Is the Doctor dreaming now? Did this really happen? Are they still in his time stream? Was this one of the things that Clara fixed? Maybe we won't even know until the Christmas special? Did this really happen?
I don't know. You got me confused.
Again, and at the end you have Tom Baker who shows up as the curator. 11 sitting there talking about maybe he should retire, become the curator. And then in comes number 4.
Yeah.
But is he number 4?
Yes.
Or is he a future Doctor?
No, he's number 4.
Is he the curator? Is he just some guy that works there for UNIT and happens to know something about the Doctor?
Wibbly wobbly number 4.
11 remembered his face.
Yes.
Is that because he looked like 4 or because he was 4? If he was 4, how is he 4? 4 died and became 5. He didn't grow to that age.
You're giving me a headache.
You should be thinking about these things.
But it's midnight. I don't want to think about stuff at midnight.
Okay, then we have more to talk about.
But we have 4 minutes.
I don't care.
You don't care about a lot of stuff.
More.
We're going to get to more next week. We
Okay.
have a show each week.
Okay,
We don't need to
'cause
keep going on about stuff.
I think we need to keep going on about this.
But it said at the beginning of the episode, when number 11 was reading the letter from Queen Elizabeth, it said that she said she was naming the Doctor as the curator.
Absolutely.
So, the curator is the Doctor.
But when did he get that information? Not till he read that letter. So who was the curator up till that point?
Maybe what happened was he got the letter, then went back into his own time stream and gave it to himself.
What, to 4? And then how did 4 age and not become 5?
Maybe he's human.
They could have CGI'd him to make him look like a younger version if they wanted it to be that.
That's true.
Or was it just, Tom Baker wants to have something to do with the 50th, we'll throw him in. Call him the curator, give him who knows.
Who knows? I don't know.
There was so much good stuff in here.
There was too much. We couldn't fit everything into this one episode.
No, we couldn't. I think I still have more that I could talk about next week if we were to talk about this again.
Maybe so. Maybe we will.
Other than
Maybe
just
we won't.
jumping back to what we had been doing, what we like to do is right after an episode airs, for you new listeners, we talk about that episode as it just happened.
Yes, we do.
Give us a few days or a week, and we come back with our next episode is about the last episode. In the meantime, what we had been doing was going through from season 1 of 2005.
Yeah, we did that. We did season 2, then we went into season 3.
Yep.
And that's where we at. What episode are we going to next? Because last week we did...
Last one we did was
the Shakespeare Code.
Yeah, so that means we're
No,
going...
we did Gridlock.
Oh, we did do Gridlock.
So what comes up after Gridlock?
Oh, the Daleks again.
Oh, I really didn't like these 2 episodes.
Oh, they were good.
They looked... The dude who was half human, half Dalek was...
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Let's let them watch it
Our
next
fans
week.
know what's coming up. Our fans know. And you know.
We have new people. They don't know.
These are Doctor Who fans.
You don't know that.
Out of all the tightest middle names and everything, they're Doctor Who fans.
There's a guy I work with. He doesn't watch Doctor Who. He likes our page.
All right, fine.
He likes stuff we post.
All right, fine.
He says some of the funny stuff, it translates even into funny, even if you don't really get the reference. And then other things, he's just like, that looks cool. I like the way the picture looks. I'll just like it.
All right, fine.
You don't know.
No, I don't. All right, that's it. We have less than 30 seconds, and so that's it. We're going to end the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to end the show. Boo-hoo. We'll be back next week.
Yay!
Same and same time, same channel. We might be on TV next week. You never know.
We could be.
We could be. So thanks for listening, and everyone, we'll see you next time. Wibbly wobbly.
Oh, timey-wimey.
Yeah.
And try.
So here we go. And the concluding music.